We are taught, almost from the moment we can understand language, that the worst thing we can be in this life is ordinary. Modern culture treats the word average like a quiet failure. We are bombarded with stories of prodigies, billionaires under 30, exceptional artists, and people who have altered the course of history. We scroll through our feeds and see a relentless parade of the extraordinary. The underlying message is loud and clear. If you aren't standing out, if you aren't leaving a massive footprint on the world, if you aren't elite, then you are somehow falling short. And so, we carry this invisible, exhausting weight. We feel this constant anxiety that our quiet, simple lives aren't big enough. You're listening to The Gentle Palette, a peaceful space where we watch art come alive one stroke at a time, and where we slow down our language to explore the deeper parts of our everyday existence. For those of you tuning in today to refine your English listening and speaking skills, I want to welcome you. There is no test to pass here today. Let my voice be a steady, soothing anchor. Just relax your shoulders, listen to the cadence of the words, and let your mind rest as you watch the pen move. As you watch my hand guide this ink across the page, notice how the pattern unfolds. It isn't a massive, dramatic mural. It's a collection of tiny, repetitive, quite ordinary shapes. If you looked at just one of these lines by itself, you wouldn't think it was anything special. It looks utterly ordinary. Yet, as they gather together, they create something incredibly peaceful to look at. Today, let's unpack a concept that might sound radical in our loud world: the absolute, liberating comfort of being ordinary. What happens when we finally give up the exhausting chase to be exceptional? When you demand that your life must be extraordinary, you are constantly living on a high wire. You are always one mistake away from falling. The pressure to maintain an elite status, whether in your career, your social life, or your creative endeavors, creates a background noise of constant anxiety. You become terrified of failure, because failure means dropping back down to earth with the rest of humanity. But when you embrace the beauty of being ordinary, you realize that the earth isn't a place of failure. It's a foundational ground. It's a place of immense freedom. When you accept that you don't have to be the most intelligent person in the room, the most successful, or the most talented, a massive burden lifts off your chest. Think about an ordinary day, a day where you wake up, have a quiet cup of coffee, do your work honestly, read a few pages of a book, watch the rain against the window, and share a simple meal with someone you care about. By the standards of modern media, that day is entirely unremarkable. There is nothing to post that would gain 1 million likes. There is no grand milestone achieved. But if you measure it by the metric of human peace, that day is an absolute masterpiece. We have been tricked into believing that joy only exists at the mountaintop, causing us to walk right past the beautiful, quiet meadows in the valley. If you walk through a massive forest, you don't find the trees competing to see which one can be the most iconic. A blade of grass doesn't suffer an identity crisis because it isn't a giant oak tree. The grass is simply grass. It turns green in the spring, catches the morning dew, and sways in the wind. It fulfills its nature completely by just being. We, however, expect ourselves to be the oak tree, the mountain, and the lightning storm all at once. The truth is, the universe is mostly made up of the ordinary. The vast majority of human history is woven together not by a few famous figures, but by billions of ordinary people who loved, worked, laughed, and kept the world turning in quiet anonymity. There is a deep sanctity in that. You are worthy of love, peace, and existence simply because you are here, breathing, and experiencing the world. As this drawing comes together, look at how the patterns harmonize. It didn't take a stroke of erratic genius to make this happen. It just took the willingness to sit still, hold the pen, and place one simple line after another with care. The next time you feel that familiar ache of anxiety, that voice whispering that you should be achieving more, earning more, or being more exceptional, take a deep breath. Look around the room you are in. Notice the texture of the air, the sound of your own breathing, the simple objects that bring you comfort. Remind yourself that you do not owe the world an extraordinary life. You only owe yourself an honest one. To love deeply, to be kind to strangers, to appreciate a quiet morning, and to be gentle with your own flaws. That is a life well lived. Thank you so much for giving me this time of your day to sit in this space together. Whether you came here to relax your mind, to draw along with me, or to build your English listening and speaking confidence, your presence makes this ordinary corner of the internet incredibly special to me. If this conversation brought a sense of relief to your heart today, please give this video a like and subscribe to The Gentle Palette. I would be so happy if you left a comment below using one of our vocabulary words today. I love reading your sentences. Until next time, drop the heavy weight of expectations, cherish your ordinary moments, and be wonderfully gentle with yours. Keep creating, keep learning, and I will see you in the next video.